No, it will not be so important. It may be then if I will use it laser, it's mostly like then my cat can play.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, can you see some advantages in the product?
Yes, for sure. If it's one in a two products, then of course, because we are always busy. We are always losing so many stuff. So if we have one product, then can solve two, like the laser plus the marker. I think it's a very good idea, especially at schools and when people are working more with the computers, they also need it for home to put it something, write it down on a huge border, whatever. So yes, I think that will be yeah good product for other part of people when they have a different work.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Do you see some disadvantages to the product? Things you don't like, or things you think that could improve, or something?
Hmm, I don't know how big it is. And it will be handy to keep it in hand. It will be not too big, not too. Yeah, I will have to. Yeah, to feel it if it's really good to using. But for this moment, when I saw it, now it look okay.
Okay. Okay. Do you think the product will fit in Poland?
More for schools when they are people are studying. For the school when they are going children to basic school, mostly
Mhm.
not. For the people when they are studying, yes, because teachers are doing a lot in the boards, so that will be that will be very good product then. And then people are sitting also uh, quite far away from the teacher and sort of like a steps, so it's higher, higher, higher. They can see much more better when they are using also laser.
It's actually an eraser, so it wipes the written text away like immediately.
No, I don't hear you properly.
The product is like it's a marker, and it's also an eraser in one, so not a laser but an eraser, so it wipes away what you just have written on the board.
Oh, so if they are all written,
Hmm.
then immediately they can see better. It's sort of like this. It's not then they press it and it will be also extra laser.
No, 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 no. There's no laser.
No, then it's school themselves also, and I also think then it will be very good product for hospitals
Yeah.
because they need to put it a lot of notes from one person to other person, and from this room to other room, and
Hmm.
that will be even very good for the hospitals, I think.
All right, all right. So you do think that people in Poland will likely buy this product then?
I think the biggest company, the normal average people, no.
Hmm.
Uh, but the companies they can think, that will be something for them, like hospitals, big schools, and but not simple persons. It's not so important for them.
Okay. Let's move on to another section. Environment, for example. So, do you care about your environmental footprint?
Not much.
No? Why not?
For me, this is not so important.
Okay. Is it a relevant subject in Poland, environment, or do the most people think like, I don't really care and I don't want any part of it?
Um, but what do you mean exactly then other people then?
Well, like
Some,
the people of Poland, do they care about the environment?
I don't hear properly.
Do
The connection
the
is not good. If
do
people
the
from
people
Poland, they care about,
the environment?
um, I think basic of them, yes.
All right, and do you think it's more or less than compared to the Netherlands?
Now it's much more was before.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what changed that?
Uh, all on security when we have with the government and everything,
Mhm.
and now the war on the Ukraine and no stable market and everything. So this all, yeah, what keeps people to thinking more and to be more worrying. And, yeah, so
Yeah.
all this stuff together.
Mhm. All right. So your friends and family care more about the environment than you do, for example.
Yes, because I don't live there.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I don't think like this. And my parents are already older, so yeah, I choose two different country live, and in one way I escaped. So for me, it's much more better here, and for me actually I don't care when I'm living till I have a good life. It's
Mhm.
coincident that I'm living here because my aunt, she was living here before, so I was coming for a holiday when I was teenager, and I was thinking, hey, what a nice country. So when we have opportunity to work here without any permission, I knew it, then I will never back to my country.
Yeah.
But not everybody had that kind of opportunity, and not everybody wanted.
Mhm.
So so for me, even if I will live in Arcta and I will have a good life, yeah, I will like it. Because for me, my place is when I have a good life. It's of
Yeah.
course said that we cannot live in our own country, everybody,
Mhm.
but I think we should be more selfish and think a bit about ourselves in that case.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. All right. Another question. Are all of the Polish schools using modern whiteboards?
Hmm. I finished my school 20 years ago.
What do you think? Like in the Netherlands, we also have the smart board, so with like the digital pens, but maybe you don't even have that in Poland. I don't know.
Actually, I don't know. I really have to tell you that I don't know. I think they have for sure when they are people go for the study from the
Mhm.
university,
Mhm.
but for small children not so much.
Mhm. Okay.
Maybe after basic school,
Yeah.
but from like 6 till 12, I don't think so. It's so very common like here.
All right. All right. Thank you. When you look at the product, what do you think a reasonable price is for the product?
€5.
And why do you think this price?
Because I don't think should be more expensive because will not change any person life so much.
Okay. Do you think people that are more interested in the product will agree with you then? If you say that price to them, they will say, yeah, it's worth it, or will they say, yeah, it's more or less expensive than you think?
In my country, everything is like 4 times more expensive for now than here.
Okay.
So people have a really huge struggle to just survive.
Hmm.
So if something is really very expensive, they will have a probably problem to buy. Maybe I'm wrong because maybe big companies they don't care,
Hmm.
but simple people uh, they they just want to survive sometimes months after months because now after Corona and when the war is in Ukraine,
Hmm.
we have a really huge. Everything is 4 times more expensive than here, and people are earning €1,000 per month. So
Yeah.
they barely survive month after month.
So the war put like a huge impact on what people can spend on different products.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Um, yeah. Well, with that in mind, what do you think the best way there is in Poland to market this product?
I think to talk with the schools like face to face and show opportunities with this product. It's like this. That will be the best option to try to sell it.
Hmm.
Because if you just will send it via email or something like that, a lot of schools had financial problems. Then they will immediately probably will say, no, we don't need it. Extra thing when it's changed so much education. But
Hmm.
if we will talk with them, show the advantage and how it works,
Hmm.
then maybe they can buy it.
Okay. Do you think this would be different than in the Netherlands if you would sell it here
It will be different than Netherlands for what?
to market the product? Like, would it be different in Poland compared to the Netherlands to try to market the product?
Yes, for sure, because uh, I think here, of course, everybody now, I think every country in Europe now, they struggle financial because of this problem with the Ukraine and before Corona.
Hmm.
And uh, but I think still because schools here, they are using here the boards for the children,
Hmm.
and will be much more easier to sell it here in Holland if you just send email or small uh, a movie about this product than in Poland.
Yeah. Okay. Final question. Do you think more people will buy the product in Poland than compared to the Netherlands?
No, I think more people will buy the product in Netherlands. I'm sorry.
Why do you think that?
Um, because, like I told you, um, it's not so important that people can, the schools can spend another money for
Hmm.
this. Because some schools they have a problem to pay for teachers.
Yeah.
Some teachers are only hired like as a payer,
Hmm.
and then before was always from government.
Hmm.
So when was holiday or whatever, they still have a paid. Now, because it's not so much children, they
Hmm.
doesn't need also so much teachers. So they try to cut money where only is possible.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, clear. Thank you so much for this interview.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. I hope still I'm wrong and you can sell it how much is possible the products in
Well,
my country.
we don't actually have to sell it. It's just as like the course we already tried to sell in the Netherlands. That's the first thing you do in the first year. And then during this course, we just try and see what other countries think of our product, and then learn how to communicate with different countries and different cultures. So that's the main goal of this course.
And how it works here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because schools are different,
Hmm.
and yeah, every other country has a different. Uh, uh, they need different products.
Yeah, and they have different culture and different problems, like the war in Ukraine, or maybe they have to do with hot weather, like if you live in Africa, or very cold weather when you live in Antarctica or Norway. So yeah, it's always something different that can influence as to why a certain group of people will buy products.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this. That's why your life is much more easier because uh, even if everything is more expensive than it was 1 or 2 years ago, still we have a super decent life here because
Mhm.
uh, we just complain, but actually we have that kind of money,
Yeah.
to pay the rent or to go to work to earn something more.
Mhm.
And in my country, uh, people are earning less and everything is 4 times more expensive. So, like example, people are paying uh, for the houses 500 euro, and they're earning
Mhm.
700 to 800 or 1,000. So half income is go for the hypothèque. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's impossible.
No, it's not possible. They are living from month to month.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, we also complain here as well. You're right, but it's still, yeah, we have a good life here in the Netherlands.
Yeah,
It's compared
amazing.
to other countries. Like even if you lose your job, or you get handicapped, you still get paid by the government in order to stay and have a house, and have food on the table, which a lot of countries don't have, and then you just turn homeless, and then yeah.
Yeah, and it's super the system here because when you lose the job, then you get like 70% payment. So like
Mhm.
example, like waitress, she lose a job and she's earning, I don't know, 1,000. She gets 7%, 70% for 1,000. When the doctor lose the job and he has, I don't know, 5,000 or whatever, he gets 70% for 5,000. In my country, if you're director and you are a cleaning person or whatever, everybody gets 300 euro. You
Mhm.
just can't survive,
Yeah,
for
it's
300
stupid.
euro when you have a standard life like 10 times higher.
Mhm.
It's crazy, and nobody asks you how much you was earning before. You have a 300 euro for 3 months. It's finished 3 months. Do it. That's it. If you don't have a job, your problem.
Yeah, yeah,
So
it's really, I've also learned this, like the past years. I'm always like complaining about Netherlands and always being annoyed. But then when I go on vacation, I never think, this is like a better country.
yes, yes, exactly. My friend, they moved from here to Barcelona because they
Mhm.
don't like the weather.
Mhm.
And, okay, the weather is amazing. They really enjoy. Yeah,
Mhm.
but they are earning 1,000 euro.
Yeah,
And in Spain is also the prices are crazy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And with the tourism, it's going crazy. And then you also have, yeah, there's always more problems. There's everything.
Yeah, and here is amazing life. I'm a single mother and I can live so super. Of course, I'm working full time.
Hmm.
Uh, but still, in my country, it's possible that even if I work in full time, I
Hmm.
can have my own apartment and living with my daughter because the hypothèque will just eat me.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a great country in that way. Yeah, always appreciate this country because yeah, it's yeah, it's good organized. Always can be better, of course, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, of course, can be always better. We can have even more money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
really, thank you. And I help you a bit.
Yeah, no, no, thank you, thank you. You helped me a lot. Yeah, yeah, perfect. I needed this by the end of the week exactly. So yeah, now I can write my findings and everything, and then I can finish the report. So, yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much.
Uh,
All the best.
yes, thank you. You too, and have a good
Thank
evening.
you. Same to you.
Yes, thank you. All right.
Okay. Bye bye.
See you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.